this is what Luke chapter 2, verse 49 is all about. Luke chapter 2, verse 49. This is when Jesus was a little child. He was 12 years old. And this is one of the times when he and his family went down to Jerusalem for the Passover. They went every year, the Bible says. And after Passover, they headed back for home. And Mary and Joseph end up having this conversation that a lot of parents in this room have had. Now, they traveled with a large group. So, it wasn't like just the family walking. There were, lots of people. And so you got to cut them a little slack that they didn't notice Jesus wasn't with them the first day. But after the first day, a day's journey away, Mary said, "Hey, Joseph, where's Jesus?" And Joseph said, "I thought you had him." I remember those. I don't like saying those words. When Kel said, "Hey, Brad, where's Kara?" "I thought you had her," right? And they go back and forth and that whole thing. Oh, great. So they look among all the relatives that Luke tells us, among all their whole party. And it's like he wasn't there. So they travel back a day's journey and they look all over Jerusalem for him for 3 days. And then they finally find him in the temple. And that setup's important because when they say, "Oh, Jesus, where were you? Why you worried us sick? Or so, why didn't you come with us?" All these things that you would say as a parent. Jesus responds to them and he says, "Why did you seek me?" And we're like, "Well, duh, you're my kid." But here's what he means. The word seek means, what he's saying there is, why did you look everywhere else before you came here? This is my dad's business. This is where he works. He's in the temple, right? He's like, "Why did you look for me all those other places first? Why didn't you just come right here? Didn't you know? Did you not know that I must be about my Father's business?" You see that? Jesus is like, there's no other place I would be. My dad is God. And so he's inviting me into his business. And I'm an apprentice, and I'm learning to walk and work with my Father. And that's what we need to get from this today. That as children, dearly loved children, we are called to join with our Father in his business. I hope that we're inspired to really contemplate, what does this mean to join the Father in his business? In his work of redeeming and restoring people unto wholeness.